need to disinfect it.
Hey, quiet. I'm trying to say something. Hey guys, Rolly Locks here. And I'm in my husband's shop because we're about to do a skate build. I thought it'd be fun to share it with you. You know, I started transition skating 2017, February 3rd to be exact. Good old Dirty Deborah Harry introduced me to the skate park, and it was forever a love affair since. So here I am 3.5 years later, and you know, I kind of feel like I still haven't got the perfect skate for myself. I love the boots. I love the look of the boots, you know, the tall boot with the heels like the Moxies or the Sure Grips, and they're so cute. But unfortunately, I learned on a derby skate, which has little to no heel, and it was no ankle support. Oh, I should show you guys.
No, but listen,
I have 3 children, by the way. Just to be straight up with y'all, I am 49 years old. I was 46 when I first entered into a bowl. I would say I'm late to the party, but for any of you, you know, on the later end of life out there and need some inspiration, well, here I am. I've had a shoulder surgery and I'm still at it, and I love it, and I really think it keeps me fit. And not only physically, but boy, is it a huge help to my mental game. Most of you know I have chronic leukemia, so there's a lot of frustration and anger and fight in me. And sometimes the only thing I have to release it is skating. Like I said, Dirty Deborah Harry is the one who introduced me to the skate park. I love you, Dirty. For any of you who may not know, I shoot and edit her videos, and she is a hero in my life. But she taught me to skate, and I had a pair of derby skates. So they had little to no heel. So this is what I learned on. This is what I learned to drop in on, everything. And after about, I don't know, 1.5 years or so on these skates. Do you need something?
No.
Oh, you just watching me because I'm interesting?
No.
I wanted more of a boot with ankle support, but I also am not a spring chicken and didn't feel like relearning everything on a heel. It took a while, but I finally found these. These are my Kaya Neats. I was happy to find a skate that had the ankle support and the lower heel to transition from these skates. And they've served me great. They weren't designed to be a park skate, so I replaced the undercarriage. I chose Avante Sure Grip plates. And then I continued to use these juice wheels, which I have grown used to, so I love them. And I could just go out, buy another pair like this, but why, right? I mean, I think it's time. It's time for a build. Inevitably, I found these wonderful boots from Harley Davidson. They are a motorcycle boot. There's a lot more support. The ankle's a hair higher, which is great. And they're just my kind of style, you know? So I thought it might be fun for you to watch the process of the build. Let's do it. So the first step is simply removing the insoles, which is easy enough, but it is the only part that I'm gonna do on my own. The rest will require the skillful help of my wonderful husband, so I'm gonna need to round him up. Oh my gosh, trying to find time that both my husband and I could get together and do this was quite a challenge, but we did it, and he's here. Come on. Let's build these skates.
Sorry I'm late. I was...
What?
Sorry I'm late, but I was in makeup and wardrobe, and it took a lot longer than expected.
I'm so glad you're gonna do this with me. I've been waiting so long.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Okay, so I've got my boots. I took the laces out. I took the insoles out. We've got wheels. We've got bearings. And we ordered a new, did they call it a mount kit?
Yeah, it's a plate. It says it right there. plate mounting kit.
Yes.
So it's got all the screws, nuts, bolts, washers, everything you need. They're elevator bolts, which they're very flat on the head with a Phillips head screw, so they sit really flush inside the sole so that you don't feel them when you stand on them.
Right, because obviously I wanted to use new ones since I'm reusing my plates. By the way, by no means is this a tutorial on how to assemble skates.
No.
We're kind of like making this up as we go along. We've definitely had some good advice from amazing skate assembly people, but
it may end up to be a tutorial of what not to do.
I guess you got to take the plates off of the old guys.
Let's take the wheels off first.
Okay. I want to do that.
It's like a pit stop.
I knew I watched NASCAR with you for a reason. So just go.
Yeah, squeeze the trigger. Whoa. There you go.
That was rad. I think I need this every time I change my wheels
it's a little
out.
bit quicker. Boots. How do we get the
No,
alignment?
we're removing the.
Oh, we're still doing that?
We're removing the plates.
Oh, all right.
Where's the other? Wow, this is going to take a long time.
I know.
All right, so we got the plates off of my old boots so that we can now mount them to my new boots. Obviously, before we put them on, we have to measure where all of the drilling is going to go. And I had a nice friend who owns a Snyder tool in which you use to measure the center of your boot. It's kind of a weird tool.
It's a tool that sits on the outside. It's a frame that sits on the outside of the shoe and kind of conforms to the outside of the shoe, and it finds the center of the sole of the shoe so that you can mount the plates evenly.
So we have that marked out, and now what do we do?
We're gonna put this on there, mark the holes to drill, and drill them.
Okay.
We get one shot at the drilling part.
All right.
I think this one I'm not sure of because it's going to be a lot of overhang on the front. I think that's good though. I mean, I think because your heel is still relative to where your back of the plate is. That's what's important, where your heel sits in the shoe. Let me get my protractor.
So what are you marking?
So we've got the center line of the boot marked, okay? And then we've got where this back of the plate should go. But I want to bring that line over to right here, and I don't want to guess at it. So I'm going to take a protractor here, 90-degree protractor, put it there, and then I'm going to slide this up to where that goes, right there. So we're going to put a little mark right there. Now we know where the back of the plate is going to sit in relation to this line. This is going to be critical, getting the front lined up with this mark right here, and then the back lined up, having it not move while I mark it. I think we got it.
All right, so Derek got the holes all marked up, and now he's gonna drill.
This is just 100% commitment right here. See what we got.
All right.
So all these bolts are extra long. They're way too long, but we're gonna just cut them down to length afterwards, so that's not a big deal. They give you long ones and short ones. The short ones will go in front. Try to get these boogers through.
Oh, I see it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It was a little tricky getting the bolts through the drill holes. Derek used 3/16 to begin with, but for the front of the skates, he went ahead and went with a bigger bit, and he used 13/64 for the front holes so that he could get his, the bolt in there properly. And he got it done.
All right, let's hope these all line up.
Whoa.
Well, that worked.
Whoa.
And there's a little bit of a gap right there that'll get sucked down when we tighten them up.
All right. So now we put the bolts on.
The nuts.
Oh, the nuts, and tighten them up. God, it looks so off though, according to, I mean, the line is right, but when you look at the boot, you understand why you need a Snyder tool.
Yes.
Because your eye does not want to
put it
there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it looks so wrong.
Right.
But it's so right.
Well, let's hope. Well, they're all tightened down. I just gotta cut off the excess on the bolt, but they're all tight. They're nice and flush inside. Put the wheels back on and we'll do the other one.
Maybe I'll do the other one. We decided to let Derek just drill the holes since you only get one chance. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So while Derek trims off the excess bolt, I am filling my new juice wheels with fresh bearings. I went ahead and bought the same juice wheels I already had, which are the green ones, and they are a durometer of 99. I just decided, why change what I've already been used to?
You get lightheaded?
No, I'm getting emotional. Sorry. Girl thing. I can't believe it.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I think these are gonna be pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
What?
I don't know. What if they don't work? Yes, those are my juice. Hot damn. All right, so I took these beautiful skates on a little bit of a run on my ramp, and it turns out they're solid. I'm loving them. The one issue I had is the front of the boot is much boxier than my original skate. So you can see here, the laces don't come all the way down to tighten in this area. So this spot was a bit too roomy. So my daughter had a great idea. She has point shoes, and when you wear them, you put a little kind of pad around your toes that just give it a little bit more protection when you're on point. So she said, hey, use my toe pads. And I used them and it solved the problem beautifully. Now I feel more snug and in control. So I'm just gonna do a little run, nothing fancy, and see if everything works. I have to say that was a pretty good run for one of my first real runs. I'm giddy. I like them. Yeah, I gotta say this build definitely turned out to be very satisfying. So thanks for watching if you got this far, and maybe I'll put out some more videos of me and these new wheelies. And I don't know. Love you guys.